Hey my friends, welcome to this Vinyasa flow. Today we're going to be building a lot of strength in the upper body, the core, and also having a good stretch out. So just follow along the best you can. I'll give you modifications and options throughout, so don't feel like you have to do everything. Just work with your body and your limitations and from where you're at today. You don't need to always push it and go too far. Just try and build strength in a comfortable way. If you have any props, you might want to grab a couple of blocks. You can use cushions or pillows if not, if they're in your practice. So today we'll begin seated. So if you do have anything to sit on, some blocks or cushions, you're welcome to do so. Try to raise your hips higher than your knees. Helps with the posture of your spine, keeping it nice and upright. And we'll begin by bringing our hands to heart center, bringing our palms together. And we'll begin by inhaling, raising our arms up as we look up. And exhale, taking our arms by our side, bringing our head back to neutral. As inhale, create length in your spine. And exhale, drop your left ear to your left shoulder for a nice stretch on the outside of your right neck. If your shoulders are crunching up to your ears, just allow them to relax. You can walk your right hand further away for more of a stretch. And you can take your chin to your left shoulder. You should feel more of a stretch towards the back of the right hand side of your neck now. And close down your eyes if it's comfortable. Really feel the breath move through your body. Now if you take your gaze and your chin up to your left hand side, you should feel a stretch down the front of your neck on the right hand side. And then just gently bring your head back so your left ear is towards your left shoulder and you're looking forward. Now inhale, take our right arm above our head, bending into our left elbow and just coming across for a side stretch for our right hand side here. And just breathe into that right side body. Your right palm facing down towards the ground. And inhale, coming back up, raising both arms as you look up. And exhale, taking your hands by your side. Just inhale here, create length in your spine. And exhale, dropping your right ear to your right shoulder. Again, if your shoulders are crunching up, just allow them to relax. You can walk your left hand further away for more of a stretch. Now you can start to take your chin slowly to your right shoulder. And you should feel a nice stretch towards the back of your left hand side of your neck. And then now slowly you can start to look up, taking your gaze and chin upwards, opening through the front of your neck. Just breathe here, try not to force too much. And then just bring your right ear back to your right shoulder. As you inhale, bring your left arm overhead, bending into your right elbow. And coming for a side stretch on the left hand side now. Allow your shoulders to drop away from your ears. And just breathe into your side body. Your left palm pointing down towards the ground. And inhaling, coming back up, raising both arms up, looking up. And exhale, bringing your hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra. Now we're going to do Garudasana arms. So we want to bring our right arm underneath our left. And if you can only touch the back of your hands together, that's fine. You might want to interlace the fingers or grab just your index fingers. Or if you have the reach, you can take your palms together here. But wherever you're at, try to keep your elbows in line with your shoulders. And try and press your elbows into each other here, just to open up your chest so we're not completely collapsing. And if the palms of your hands are touching together, you can press the palms together. This will help to open the chest even more. And then from here, we're going to inhale, take our elbows up and our gaze up. And exhale, rounding the spine, bringing our elbows into our stomach. Inhale, raising our elbows up, taking our gaze up. And exhale, bringing our elbows back to center, rounding our spine. Inhale, elbows up, look up. And exhale, bringing our elbows back in, rounding our spine. And then inhale, coming back up to neutral, releasing the arms. And now we'll take the left arm underneath the right. And again, just do what's comfortable for you here, just placing the backs of your hands together, interlacing fingers, or if you have the reach, you can press both palms into each other. Same as last time, bring our elbows up in line with our shoulders, press our elbows together, opening our heart. And if your hands are pressed together, your palms, you can press them together now. And inhale, taking our elbows up as our gaze looks up. And exhale, rounding the spine, bringing our elbows in. Inhale, taking our elbows up, our gaze up. And exhale, rounding the spine. Close down the eyes if it's comfortable. Inhale, elbows up. And gaze up. And exhale, rounding the spine. And inhale, coming back to center, back to neutral. And exhale, just release the hands. And we can move any props out of the way if you're sitting on any. And we'll make our way to down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Your hands want to be shoulder width apart. Your feet want to be hip width apart. A slight bend in your knees. Hips to the sky. Try to tuck your armpits in towards each other so we're not completely collapsing in our shoulders. And really press into the hands and the fingers here. Really create that strength and stability. Now we're going to inhale, come onto our tiptoes as our shoulders come over our wrists for plank. And exhale, hovering our knees off the mat as we press back to down dog. Inhale, coming onto our tiptoes, shoulders over our wrists. And exhale, hovering the knees off the mat, pressing back to down dog. Inhale, rolling forward, shoulders over wrist. And exhale, hovering our knees as we press back to down dog. 2 more like this, moving with your breath. Inhale forward. And exhale, hovering our knees, taking it back. Last one here, inhale forward. And exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Step to the front of your mat, halfway lift, flat back, look forward. Hands to your shins or your thighs. And exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana, round your spine, tuck your chin. And keep your knees as bent as you like here, whatever's comfortable for you. And if your feet aren't already there, just heel toe your feet out so they're hip width apart, which is about 2 fist distances away. And then from here we'll grab opposite elbows and we'll just hang. Just allow your upper body to be heavy. Keep breathing into your back, lengthening your spine. A nice release for the hamstrings here. And you can gently sway from side to side, bringing your elbows and your arms so they're in line with your ears. And then just tilting to one side, so you're looking under one armpit. And then going to the other side, tilting the other side, looking under the other armpit. Just creating some movement, some flexion in the spine. And just exhale, release your arms coming back to center. As you inhale, halfway lift, Adho Uttanasana, flat back, look forward. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring our hands to heart to heavens. And exhale, hands to heart, Samastiti. Inhale, raise our hands up as we look up. And exhale, hinging at the hip, slight bend in your knees, forward fold, Uttanasana, round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, look forward. And exhale, plant your palms, step your left foot back, drop your left knee to the ground. And tucking your toes, you inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, cactus your arms, open your heart. Inhale, sweep forward and up. And exhale, cactus your arms, open your heart. You don't need a big back bend here, just a micro one. Inhale, forward and up. And exhale, opening your heart. And inhale, sweep forward and up. And exhale, planting your palms on the ground, tucking your left toe here, lifting your left knee off the mat. As you inhale, open up to your right hand side, your right arm to the sky. Strong legs here, press your right heel into the ground, your left heel away. Drawing your shoulders towards each other. Try to drive your right hip back and your left hip forward, squaring off the hips. And exhale, framing your foot, pressing back to down dog. Exhale, taking your left foot between your hands now, dropping your right knee to the ground and tucking your right toes. As you inhale, bringing your arms up. And exhale, cactus your arms, open your chest. Inhale, sweep arms forward and up. And exhale, cactus your arms, opening your chest. Inhale, sweep forward and up. And exhale, opening your heart. Inhale, sweep forward and up. And exhale, plant your palms on the ground, tucking your right toes, lifting your right knee off the ground. As you inhale, taking your left arm to the sky, looking up if it's comfortable, or keep your head neutral. And strong legs here, driving your left heel into the ground, pressing your right heel away. Shoulders away from your ears. Strong legs, strong core. Try to take some of the weight out of your right arm here. And exhale, planting your palm, stepping back to down dog. As you inhale, drop your knees, look forward. Exhale, chin and chest to the floor, elbows tuck in for Ashtanga Namaskar. And inhale, glide forward for Bhujangasana, Baby Cobra. Take your hands off the mat, heart forward, looking forward. And exhale, release. Two more like this. Inhale, heart open, shoulders back, elbows back. And exhale, rolling back down. Last one here, strong legs, strong back, looking forward. And exhale, planting your palms, tucking your toes, pressing back to down dog. As you inhale, bend your knees, step or jump to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, flat back, look forward. And exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, round your spine, tucking your chin. Inhale, hands to heart to heaven. And exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, step back to Chaturanga Dandasana, to plank. Elbows tuck in, strong legs and core here. As you inhale, glide forward for upward facing dog onto the tops of your feet. Exhale, tucking your chin, press back to down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, take your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. And exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Strong legs and core here as you inhale for high lunge. Keep breathing here. Strong legs, strong core. Tucking your tailbone in, engaging your core. Ribs over hips and shoulders over ribs. Allow your shoulders to rest away from your ears. your right knee over your right ankle. And from here, inhale, create length in your spine. And exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, sweep your arm forward and up for high lunge. And exhale, twist to your right. Strong core here. Inhale, sweep your arm forward and up. And exhale, twist to your right. And stay here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, take your right arm to your left leg. Left arm overhead. Breathing into that side body. Keeping your strength, your stability here. And exhale, windmill your arms, framing your foot. Keep pressing back to down dog. You're going to inhale, come forward to plank. Now we're going to come onto side plank on our right hand side for Uttanasana. So come onto the outside of your right foot, taking your left foot on top of your right if this is comfortable, onto your right arm. If this is too much and you're still building strength, that's okay. You can take your right knee to the ground and take some weight here and press it into the ground. This is perfectly fine. Go wherever you're at in your practice. If you want to build strength today and this is comfortable for you, you can take both legs, nice strong legs here. Try to draw your hips to the sky, really engaging the muscles here on the side of your core, in your arm. If you want more, you can take your right arm to the sky. You can look up to your arm if you have the balance. And if you have the balance and strength, you can take your left leg up, keeping your hips stacked here. And wherever you're at, you're going to exhale, bring our palms back to the ground, back to plank. As we exhale, elbows tuck in. Inhale, come forward, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, strong legs and core. And exhale, tuck your chin, pressing back to down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Just have a few breaths here. Find some stillness. Just focus on your breath. Regulate your breathing. Going to inhale, take your left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. And exhale, place the foot between your hands. And strong legs and core here for high lunge. Keep breathing. Tucking your tailbone, engaging your core. Shoulders away from your ears. Right heel presses away. Left heel presses into the ground. And inhale, create length in your spine here. And exhale, twist to your left, strong core here. And inhale, sweep your left arm forward and up for high lunge. And exhale, twisting to your left. Inhale, left arm sweeps forward and up. And exhale, twisting to your left and hold here. Inhale where you are. And exhale. Inhale, take your left arm to your right leg and right arm overhead. And keep breathing. Breathe into your side body here. Really focus on your breath and the strength and stability. And exhale, windmill your hands, framing your foot, pressing back to down dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. And we'll come onto side plank on our left hand side now. So do whichever variation is good for you. You can come down to your left knee and take your right foot on the mat. And just try to drive your hips to the sky. If you're feeling strong today, you can take your left leg long, stack your feet, stack your hips. And try to drive your hips towards the sky here, really engaging the muscles in your core. And if you want more, you can take your right arm to the sky and look up, only if it's comfortable and only if this is in your practice. And if you want more, you can take your right leg up, keeping your hips stacked here. And wherever you are, you can bring your hands back to the mat. And exhaling, Uttanasana. Inhale for upward facing dog, shoulders away from your ears, look forward. And exhale, tuck your chin, pressing back to down dog. We'll just drop our knees to the mat here, taking our knees as wide as the mat, big toes together. Sinking our buttocks back to our heels, hands out in front for Balasana, child's pose. And just close down your eyes, take your forehead to the mat. And just keep breathing. Regain your breath. Regain the balance in your body and mind. Now I'm going to inhale, coming back up, pressing into our palms, tucking our feet, pressing back to down dog. Just a couple of breaths here to reset. On your next exhale, going to lower both elbows down to the ground simultaneously if you can, for Dolphin. Looking between your ankles or your knees. And just keep breathing here. Now inhale, pressing into your palms, lifting your elbows up together, back to down dog. And then inhale, dropping both knees to the ground, walking your hands out in front, and slowly taking your chest towards the ground. Just go wherever is comfortable for you today. For Uttanasana, puppy dog pose. You take your forehead to the ground. You can stay up high here. Just go wherever is comfortable for your body today. And then we'll inhale, come forward for Sphinx pose. And tucking the toes, elbows underneath the shoulders, wrists in line with elbows and shoulders. And try and press into the ground here. And try and pull the ground towards you. Really open up your heart, looking forward. And if you feel like you can go further, you can press both hands into the ground. For Cobra. And exhale, slowly release down. Take your head to one side of your mat. And bend both knees. And gently sway from side to side. It's a nice release for the back. Bringing your head back to neutral. Taking your arms behind, interlacing your fingers, one big fist, keeping your palms together, your toes together, your heels together. And as you inhale, using your back muscles here, your legs and your glutes, lifting your chest off the ground. Keep your gaze down, nice length in your spine. And keep breathing. Try to lift your knees off the ground, your thighs off the ground. And if you can, try to keep your hands off your buttocks and keep trying to draw them towards your feet. And exhale, release. Let's do two more like this. Inhale, chest off the ground, knees off the ground. And exhale, release. Last one here, inhale, And exhale, release. Just take your right arm out to a T now, coming onto your left fingertips, and roll over to your right hand side, taking your left foot behind your right leg. Allow your head to rest on the ground. Nice opening here for your anterior deltoid, your right pec, and a nice twist for the spine. After doing non back strengthening, inhale, just coming forward. Switching sides now, taking your left arm out to a T, rolling over to your left hand side, right hand to the ground. And allow your head to rest on the ground here. Stretching out your anterior deltoid here, your left pec. And inhale, coming back. Pressing both palms into the ground, tucking your toes, pressing back to down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, step or jump to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, Adho Uttanasana. And exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to heart to heavens. And exhale, Tadasana, hands by your side. If your feet aren't already there, bring your big toes to touch and a small gap between your heels. So sweaty one here in Australia today. And from here we're going to interlace our hands behind our back, bring our palms together. We inhale, open our heart, and exhale, hinge at the hip. Bring your chest to your thighs. Allow your arms to fall overhead. You can really bend the knees here, helps to release the hamstrings. And try to keep your palms together, as it helps to keep your shoulders away from your ears. If you are feeling open in your legs, you can begin to stretch your hamstrings, straighten your legs. And just keep allowing your arms to fall overhead. You're going to inhale, release your hands, bend your knees, sweep the floor, Uttanasana, chair pose. Tucking your tailbone in, strong legs, strong core here. Shoulders away from your ears. And just exhale, bringing your hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra. And inhale, create length in your spine. And exhale, twist to your right, your left elbow hooks right knee. And just inhale, pressing your left elbow into your right knee here, twisting from your upper back. Just keep breathing, pressing your right hand into your left, opening your shoulders, opening your chest. Keep your head at neutral, or if it's comfortable you can look over your right shoulder. And inhale, coming back to centre. And exhale, switching sides. Right elbow hooks left knee. Press your right elbow into your left knee here, twisting from your upper back. And then pressing your left hand into your right hand, opening your chest and your shoulders. Keep your head wherever is comfortable. But if you have the movement, you can look over your left shoulder. And inhale, coming back to centre. And exhale, forward fold. Oh, how does that feel? And from here, just heel toe your feet out so that hip width apart, around 2 fist distance. And then from here, we're going to grab our peace fingers and thumbs. That's our first 2 fingers and our thumb around our big toe. And we're going to inhale, create length in spine, looking forward. And exhale, folding in. Elbows go wide for Padangusthasana. Keep your knees as bent as you need here. Just keep drawing yourself in. The elbows pointing wide.
Nice release for the spine after them twists. And inhale, just looking forward, flat back. And exhale, release. Now we're going to take our left palm under the sole of our left foot and our right palm underneath the sole of our right foot. Again, just bend your knees as much as you need here to do this. And inhale, create length in your spine. And then exhale, fold, tucking yourself in. Elbows go wide again for Padahastasana. And as you're in this position, just gradually try, if it's comfortable, to take the weight into your toes more rather than the heels. You may feel yourself tipping or losing balance, but it's just building more strength in your legs. Just allow your elbows to go wide. And just keep breathing here. Inhale, flat back, looking forward. And then exhale, just release. You can heel toe your feet out as wide as the mat. As you exhale, sink your hips down from Malasana, the yoga squat. And it's okay here if you come up onto your tiptoes, you can't quite get your heels to the ground, or you're up here. Just wherever you're at is perfectly normal. Just working with your body here. And just softly close down your eyes. So keeping your legs engaged here. Keep trying to draw your knees away from each other with your thighs. Then feel free to press your elbows into your legs even more to create more of an opening, and just keep breathing. And from here, I'm going to bring our palms in front. We're going to have a practice of Bakasana crow pose, so it doesn't matter if you can't do it, it's all practice of building up. So what we want is our hands shoulder width apart, and we can bring our toes to touch. And then from here, we're going to bend into our elbows, our arms straight, so wrists in line with elbows and elbows in line with shoulders. And then we rest our knees on the back of our arms. Now this might be where you're at in your practice, and that's fine. Just come here, just take the weight into your wrists, take the weight into your arms, your shoulders, and just start to tip forward. This is just building strength. You want to engage your core here a lot. And if you feel like you do have the strength today and you want to practice, you can bring one leg up and take it back down. You can bring the other leg and take it back down. If you have any props and you're practicing, what you can do is you can stand on your block, and again your hands shoulder width apart here, elbows bent, and this just raises your feet up so you're a bit higher. It might be easy for you to build your practice. And again here you can just do one foot and then the other. Just keep practicing and exploring. But for those of you that want to try Bakasana today, you just lift both feet off the floor, keeping your toes and heels together. Your gaze is forward to the front of your mat. And strong arms and strong core here. Now wherever you are in this Bakasana, you might need to move props out of the way. We're going to press back or try to jump back to Chaturanga Dandasana. And exhale, elbows tuck in. Inhale, glide forward, tops of your feet, strong legs, strong core, shoulders away from your ears, looking forward. And exhale, tucking your chin, using your core, taking your hips back to down dog. And inhale, slowly your knees to the ground, as wide as your mat, big toes touch, sinking your hips back for Balasana, forehead on the ground. Just regather your breath here. And just notice the breath as it moves in and out of your body. You may notice on an inhale that your sitting bones and your heart, they move away from each other. And as you exhale, they contract and return closer to each other. You'll inhale, your heart moves to the front of your mat, your sitting bones towards the back. And as you exhale, they contract back towards each other. Just notice this lengthening in your spine as you inhale. And the contraction as you exhale. Let's inhale, coming back up now, pressing into your palms, tucking your toes, and pressing back to down dog. You inhale, bend your knees. Going to hop forward so your feet are either side of your hands. And take our hips back to the ground, coming onto our sitting bones. Oh, I'm so sweaty today. It's a warm one. And take our feet as wide as it is comfortable for Uttanasana, Upavista Uttanasana. And inhale, raise our hands up. And then exhale, just hinge at your hip. And just allow your upper body to fall wherever it does naturally. Keep pointing your toes to the sky here. You're welcome to take your hands to your ankles, to the outsides of your feet, if that's in your practice. Just keep breathing. Just keep using your core and your breath just to move you more forward towards the ground. Keep lengthening your spine. Your gaze is towards the earth, keeping the back of your neck long. Just exhale, release. As you inhale, slowly making your way back up. Bringing the soles of your feet to touch about 2 hand lengths away from your groin for Uttanasana. And feed your hands underneath, placing them on tops of your feet. And here, you can round your spine, just allow your upper body to be heavy. And just keep breathing. You don't need to keep a flat back here. Inhale, slowly making your way back up. And we'll come down to a lying down position on our back. Bringing both soles of our feet to the floor. And just taking your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Feeding your right arm through the gap. You can grab the back of your left thigh or your left shin, flexing both toes here. And slowly bring that left knee towards your left armpit. And just keep breathing. It's a nice stretch here for your right glute. Just have a few breaths. Now just to allow your left toes to come to the ground. Remove your hands from your legs. And just lift your hips up and take them to the right hand side. And then from here, allow the sole of your right foot to come to the floor. Take your arms out to a T. If you want more of a stretch here, you can bring your right foot high, just shuffle it up. You can even use your hand. If you want to open your hip a little bit, you can press your left hand on the inside of your right thigh and just gently press it away. Just keep breathing. Again, just move wherever's comfortable for your body. Do what feels right. If it doesn't feel good and it's causing pain or real discomfort, then just ease off out of it. If it feels good, then just explore it a little bit more. Let's bring your knees back to centre, switching legs. Sole of your right foot on the floor, your left ankle on top of your right thigh. And then feed your left arm through the gap. Again, your hands wherever they fall. Flexing both ankles here to protect your knees. And slowly start to draw your right knee into your right shoulder. Just keep breathing. And just allow your right toes to come to the mat. Releasing your arms. Lifting your hips and taking them to your left hand side. Then allowing the sole of your left foot to come to the floor. Take your arms out to a T. And again, if you want more of a stretch here, you can start to bring your left foot a bit higher. And if this is comfortable, you can use your right hand and press the inside of your left thigh. Just opening your hip a little here. Just keep breathing. And exhale, release. As you inhale, bringing both knees back to centre. Now taking your left leg out long, giving your right knee a squeeze into your chest here. And taking your right arm out to a T. And taking your right knee to your left hand side. And just make sure your left knee touches the floor. It doesn't matter if your right shoulder is off the ground here. Just make sure your right knee is on the floor. And keep your head at neutral, or if it's comfortable, you can look over your right shoulder to complete the twist. And just relax the body now, relax your mind. And just keep breathing. And inhale, bringing your right knee back into your chest, giving it a squeeze, and taking it out long as you bring your left knee to your chest, giving it a nice squeeze, your left arm out to a T, and taking your left knee to your right hand side. Again, make sure your left knee is on the ground here. And if it's comfortable on your neck, look over your left shoulder, or just keep your head at neutral. And just relax now. And inhale. Slowly bring your knee back to your chest, giving it a squeeze. And taking your left leg out long, both feet as wide as your mat. Just let them fall out to the sides. Your arms by your sides, palms facing up. For Shavasana. Just let everything go now. Just keep breathing. You have created a lot of internal heat throughout this practice. And that internal heat now, as you rest, is moving around your body, helping to detoxify and purify your body. You may notice the energy as it dances around your body, flowing freely. After opening up our body throughout today's practice, releasing any trapped energy, any stagnant energy, any tension in our muscles and joints. We've created this free-flowing energy to allow it to flow around our body. We have created this spaciousness and openness for the energy to flow around our body, so we can let go of what does not serve us, making space for more energy that does serve us. encourage you to stay here longer in Shavasana, to really allow the benefits of this posture and the benefits of the practice to really sink into your mind and body. But for those of you that have to get up now, slowly bring some deeper breaths into your body, moving your fingers and your toes. Have a little yawn if you wish. You can stretch out, taking your legs out long, your arms above your head. And just exhale, bringing both knees into your chest, giving them a nice squeeze. And a gentle rock from side to side, slowly waking your nervous system. And then, in your own time, keeping your eyes closed, roll to your right hand side. And just spend a couple of breaths here before we get up. Just slowly make your way to a comfortable seated position, keeping your eyes closed. And bringing your hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra, your thumbs at your heart. And just giving thanks for all that is. And thanks for yourself for this practice today. Raising your hands to your head for kindness in your thoughts towards yourself and others. Hands to your heart for kindness in your actions. And hands to your lips for kindness in your words. From my heart to yours, Namaste. Awesome, my friends. I really hope you enjoyed that. It was a bit of a sweaty one for me today, quite strong, so I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for practicing with me, Jamie from True Nature.